Hey, hey, happy Sunday. Okay, let me try this again where I'm going to try to see my comments on my page and still talk to you guys. Okay. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, perfect. It totally works. It totally works. Okay. So let me first add all my everything that I want to tell you guys on here. Copy. Perfect. So happy Sunday to everyone. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday. Whew, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happy that it's over. Yeah, I'm happy that it's all over. I am Muslim, just in case you guys didn't know. But for me, for holidays, we celebrate different types of holidays versus Christian holidays. But I support my family through the holidays because my family is still Christian and they still celebrate holidays. So, one thing about being Muslim is you don't, just because I may not celebrate the same holidays does not mean that I don't support my family through it because they still celebrate. So, anyway, I'm still glad it's over. Still glad it's over. Hello to whoever just joined. So. Real talk, social footprint, and dating. I always got a story for y'all. I always got a story. Got stories. So and you guys have to, excuse me, I'll be darting my eyes to look at my screen just to see any comments or anything that may come up. But story time. Y'all know I like telling stories. So I took a plunge. Okay, I took a plunge today. Oh, not today, but the other day, Saturday. And joined I'm in a couple of Facebook groups. Not like the Facebook groups from back in the day. They was a little X-rated, a little crazy. Not like that. Mm-mm-mm. These are like dating Facebook groups. And, how Facebook groups are. They're just a variety of people that are in these groups from different demographics. So, being a girl from Baltimore, I, want to venture out. I would be open to dating someone that lived in another city, another state. Okay. So, hey, I did my little video, went on and, said a little bit about myself and started getting some inboxes, from people, from men that were interested. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. Now, I feel, and again, let me give a disclaimer because I always say this, I am no relationship expert. I am no dating ex guru, none of that. What I speak about is about things that I've heard from my friends and associates, even social media, or things that I have personally been through. So if I give you detailed information, it's because I've gone through it. Or if I give, some recommendations, it's because it's something that I have, gone through myself. Just wanted to throw it out there. So I get some gentlemen in my inbox interested in me. And my video gave a real quick understanding of me without having to talk for 5 hours because, who couldn't talk about themselves forever? So I didn't go into a spew of all these things that I needed in a relationship or in a mate. I just more of gave the top three. And I also spoke about demographics, which was where I was located, how old I was, my kids, all that good jazz, right? So I gave three things that were important to me, which was emotional regulation, attractiveness, which meaning that, attractiveness is subjective. So I was just saying that we as a man, woman should be attracted to each other. And I believe the other one that I said was motivation. Yeah. Motivation. You have to have some motivation that you in life. Boom. So in total, I probably had about 15 guys that were in my inbox. It's scattered. It wasn't all at a bum rush or anything like that, right? This is where it gets interesting for me. it gets interesting because I believe that people really don't understand how your social media post and how your profile can impact you dating, especially on social media. Okay? It impacts it. Hence the reason why I have named this the way that I've named it. And if you're watching this, regardless of what time you're watching this, I want you to answer in the comments. How important do you think that is when it comes to dating? And if you're not dating, that's fine too. But just still, if you're interested in someone, how important it is for how their profile is set up. You know, so one of the things that I always do is always pay attention to how you approach me. That's important. Do you introduce yourself? Do you come in just asking a lot of questions? There's no right or wrong to this, but these are things that I pay attention to. And I did have some gentlemen that introduced, said where they were from and, all of that. I'm always going to look at your page. I'm also going to look at your profile picture. I'm going to look and see if there is some type of attraction, right? I mean, let's be honest. We're meeting on social media. We've never met in person. There has to be something that I have to be attracted to. Let's just be honest. We're having a grown adult conversation right now. So I had a variety of men that lived in different states, but they didn't have anything attractive on their page for me to say, I like that. Nothing. I'm just being honest. It's one of those things where if you met me in person, let's say we met at the mall. I don't know why I'm saying the mall, but let's just go with the mall. If we were to spark conversation, will we have anything to discuss that would prompt me to give you my phone number or to get to know you better? I'm just gonna just be honest. That's exactly how I feel when it comes to meeting people on social media. So I'm saying all that to go to how I'm going with this is people need to understand that if you are in the dating scene, even though you may not do social media dating, let's just say you don't like to meet and would you rather meet someone in person and things like that, people can gather a whole lot of information from your social media page. A whole lot. I've had conversations with men that talk about, well, I went through her pages and I saw all her pictures and all she do is hang out. Now, that may not even be who you are. Let's say only thing you post is when you're out, but you really spend time with your kids, got a job, do all these things, have all these interests and all these things that you're into, but you never post them. You only post because people tag you in pictures when you go out. That is going to prompt people to think that you go out all the time. If you don't have any pictures on your page of any professional pictures, you've never taken a good picture with a headshot or every picture you're looking like you're going to the store. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that going to the store and just dressing down is a bad thing, but that just shows me that maybe you never kind of put yourself together to take those type of pictures. Do you see the correlation, or what I'm trying to kind of get at is your social media plays a large role in how people view you. That's just the truth. Although it may not really be a good depiction of who you are. So when it comes to dating, I think that it's important if you're dating, whether you agree with meeting people on social media or not, you should have a certain way that you present yourself on social media. So again, let me give you an example. I had a gentleman that was in my inbox from me posting in the group that said, hey, he said his name, I believe. And he said, I'm interested in getting to know you. Now, the minute he comes in my inbox, there's that general picture that comes up. It's the white with the gray with the figure in it. He has no profile picture. I go to his page. He has no profile pictures. He has no pictures, nothing for me to say, oh, okay, I see there's some common things here. Okay, he's handsome. Let me move forward. So this was my question to him. And this is something also to make people think. I said, may I ask a question? You have no social media footprint. What would make me be interested in you? And the only thing hey, Mike, how are you? The only thing that he could say to me in that instance was that, well, I'm looking for a great woman and you seem like you will be a great woman and I'm interested in you. Sir, 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 not enough. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Now, this could have gone a different way. If that man might have had some pictures on his page, I could have at least looked, right? Hey, Dante, how are you? I could have at least looked at the pictures, right? There was nothing for me to go by. How am I supposed to be interested in a ghost? Like, how is that working? So I'm giving you guys my story because I'm just bringing it back to the reason on why I went live today. Listen, men and women, 2026, please present yourself accordingly. That's all I'm saying. Present yourself accordingly. If you're going to jump into a young lady's inbox, have a good profile picture. Show some depth in your profile. Have some other, have something else other than the bottle of Hennessy, and you at the lounge or the club. I need some variety, sir. Now, disclaimer: I'm not at all saying it's wrong, anything wrong with having your outings and going out, but I have nothing else to go by. So it's important that if you are in a position where you want to date someone, you're interested in someone online, have a social footprint, a better social footprint. It's no different from how they say, like with credit, right? You're supposed to have you're supposed to have a variety of credit. You're supposed to have some credit cards, you have your mortgage, some revolving credit, a variety of things that makes up your profile for your credit score, right? The same thing with freaking dating. Now, again, let me give my disclaimer. I am no guru and no expert at dating. I'm just saying a few things that I have just paid attention to now that I'm really out here dating. And you have to come correct. You get one chance. It's that one chance that you meet somebody in the elevator and you want to make the first impression. It's that first chance when you meet somebody in the elevator and you want to pitch your business deal. You got to do your elevator pitch. Let's go. You gotta make it right. It can't be, hey, I'm just interested. Interested in what? Let's have some context. Okay? Let's have some context. So, 26, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come correct when we come into people's inboxes. And ladies, this is not everyone is the same. There's no different. Listen, women aren't any different. I have seen from social media posts how women will jump in people's inboxes, men's inboxes, and will send naked pictures. Oh wow. Want to start that way, don't you? Like, it's still the same. If he goes to your page and all he sees is naked pictures, why would you think that it would be more than what it exactly is on your page? Set up a good social media footprint so that people can really see who you are. Give them a little bit about your career. Show pictures of that. Show pictures of your family. If and family is, structures are different for everybody. So, show that. If you are serious intentionally and are intentional about dating and getting to know a person. So this is the shenanigans of the weekend, okay? This is what I wanted to discuss this weekend. 2026 is right around the corner. I'm super excited about what comes for 2026. Like I've been speaking about for the last month is if you have done the work in 2025, 2026 is going to be an amazing year for you. So I'm excited for everyone for that, including in the dating scene. Now, below, I've put some links. It's a bunch of links. I ain't gonna hold you, but it speaks about a lot of things that we've talked about in 2025. We've talked about Cakey Day, which is coming up. We're going to continue with Cakey Day in 2026. I do have a local baker, Gino, who, if you guys need any treats, any orders, because I am not taking any custom orders, but if you guys need anything, his information is below. Please be on the lookout for all of the great business ventures that I have coming up. I'll give more information when that comes. But 2026 is here. I'm excited. And I'm excited to see where you guys are going to be in 2026 as well. We're going to be doing some business one-on-ones. If you guys have any questions about business, if you guys just need an ear, I do a little bit of everything. Y'all know, as I always say, I coin myself as being the resource chick. So if you guys need anything, I am here. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your day, and we will talk soon.